Hello, hello. Welcome back. It is Tuesday and we are going to start our next nonfiction text. And we are going to be spending time with this little guy. He is Kipper the kangaroo. And The Kangaroo Joey Grows Up is the title of our nonfiction text. Now, I'm going to read this story to you. I couldn't find a good copy of it on YouTube. And there's a lot of information in this book since it's nonfiction. So when you do your own timeline text feature, that's going to be our focus today. Please stop, rewind, listen to this story again, focus in on the pictures. I'll try to make sure that those pictures are what you can see instead of me right now. So I'm going to start reading The Kangaroo Joey Grows Up. Fabulous book. There we go. Try to make sure you guys can see all the great pictures. In his mother's pouch. Lick, lick, a kangaroo cleans her pouch. Soon her baby will be born. Again, I'm trying to make sure you see these pictures as best you can. The kangaroo lives in a nature preserve. Hunting is not allowed here. Life is peaceful. A baby kangaroo is called a joey. This joey's name is Kipper. Kipper is no bigger than a kidney bean. He has no fur. He does not look like a kangaroo. I'll give you a close-up of that. Look at that little baby joey. I bet you didn't know they were born this teeny tiny. They don't even look like a true kangaroo yet. But this is Kipper. Oh, look at him now. Look at that little guy. Kipper lives in his mother's pouch. He drinks her milk. He grows. He begins to look like a kangaroo. Kipper begins to move around. When he is 6 months old, he peeks out. So there he is. And he's peeking out of his mama's pouch now, too, that he's growing older. Kipper hears a new noise. He is afraid. He hides his face in his mother's pouch. Still, Kipper is curious. He peeks out again. Kipper sees other kangaroos. So we know Kipper spends a lot of time in his mommy's pouch as he grows and learns. Learning to hop is the next part of this book. Learning to hop. Kipper is almost 8 months old. He wants to stand on his own. Slowly the joey sets his front legs down. He climbs out of the pouch. He is on the ground. So you can see him. See him coming out of his mama's pouch. He's got his hands on the ground. It's getting better. Kipper has a long, heavy tail. He has big back feet. Kipper's tail and feet help him stand as he looks around. But Kipper's legs are not strong enough to hop yet, so he springs headfirst into his mother's pouch. There's his little legs hanging out in his tail. You see that okay? Oh, then the joey somersaults. Whoop! And lickety-split, he's back in place. Oh, that silly guy. Look at him. He's hanging out. Look at his legs all tangled up there. He's getting bigger, though. Yeah. Ooh, that's a neat picture. Every day, Kipper climbs out of the pouch. Every day, his legs get stronger. Ooh. And soon he can hop. I'll show you a close-up of that. Hopping is hard work. Kipper is tired. He rests in his mother's pouch. He barely fits in there. Look at that. From his front row seat, Kipper sees the world. His mother has strong legs. She can hop all day without stopping. Kangaroos are such neat creatures. Kangaroo abound. It is early in the morning and kangaroos are grazing, which means they're eating the grass on the ground. Kipper is 10 months old. He eats grass too. So Mahi's growing up. Kipper stays close to his mother. They move along slowly. By noon, the air is hot. Leafy trees provide shade, and Kipper licks his fur. He feels cooler. And I didn't know that, but that's how kangaroos do keep themselves cool. They don't sweat very easily, so they lick their fur, and as the water evaporates, that makes them feel cooler. Cutie patoot. In the afternoon, it is even hotter. Kipper dives into his mama's pouch. His mother lies down, and they can take a long nap. So they stay there with his mama for a while. Almost grown up. Kipper is 13 months old. He hops easily, but he cannot keep up with his mother. The big Joey no longer fits in his mother's pouch. Still, he drinks her milk, and whenever and wherever his mother goes, Kipper tags along. Kipper is 14 months now. His back legs keep getting stronger. Before long, he can hop as far and as fast as his mother. He can live on his own. The kangaroo Joey has grown up. Now this is what I want to draw your attention to. Okay, go ahead. This is what's called a timeline. This timeline is giving you some events in Kipper's life from the time he was born all the way through till when he grows up. Okay, so you actually are going to be given these same life events, and I also have given you a timeline, and you are going to cut and paste Kipper's life timeline into place. So that is why if you need to stop and reread this story again and listen to this story again, that might be helpful to you if you're having trouble putting the story back into order, which is actually Kipper's timeline, his lifeline. So I'm going to go ahead and let you get started. Thanks for listening to my story. The Kangaroo Joey Grows Up.